Yo, there was just some kind of like quick rain over us. I didn't notice because I was doing stuff on the stream and um like uh making art with the game with Cyberpunk as I'm playing Cyberpunk and the like you can see some rain clouds here and some rain actually going on here. It rained into the house. I didn't have I had the window open and my like I just was not paying attention, but it I mean it's not that's happened before. It just gets some water on the on whatever. It's fine. But um okay, what I wanted to show was that when I pull this up on Radar Omega, which isn't working perfectly right now because it's I don't know, it only shows me when I pull up the single site radar, I can only look at this radar for some reason. Like um, on the last update, it seems to have broken Radar Omega, so I can only look at this radar site. Like it on here on if I pull up multiple radar, it pulls up the radar for everything. But if I go to single site radar, it should be that I can click a bunch of different radar sites, and I only have this one. But okay, I wanted to show this because someone had made a point about the freeway systems or something. I'm pretty sure there's more going on to the weather stuff, and I believe people should listen to me and not just listen to me like this is the idea of I believe being in a position where I have the authority as the overcomer of in Christianity because like I think that this is people are not just people have taken science and they're using sciences can be manipulated and so but in a kingdom of heaven I can look at it in knowledge and I mean I can do that in any instance but that like with the authority that clearly something has already tried that and I'm catching it. So what I was saying as this was going on, or like just a few moments ago, is it smells like seawater, and so I looked up the thing, and then you can see it. This is coming up off the coast. Uh, at least that's what the radar has on here, and you can see you can see some stuff off the coast here. The radar site doesn't go further, and it might even be that whatever this is sits off the coast in a way that is like this. It could also be if I look at this like it's my own reality. This is me looking out the window, and it's something to the left there. But uh, you can see the movement is moving north, and this is why I made this video. So I'm gonna show you this is the reason I made this. When I look at it like this and I go slowly with this, look at I was saying it starts at Palacios Matagorda area and south of the coast here, and just look at kind of what you see. Some of it dissipates, but you can see that this like the energy of this as far as like looking at the radar, the DBZ, so the DBZ of this, you can see some kind of energy on the radar here going north up the up. What is this? 288 or what? I don't go south. South Freeway. Hold on. Actually, let me. Normally I go towards Galveston, so yeah, 288. And it looks like it rides up 288. And you can see that as it gets into town, something starts to blow up, right? You can see that like you can see it literally follows the freeway system. Like the piece of energy literally follows. And you could say for scientific reasons, oh, it's because of some heat something or temperature or whatever. I don't think that's completely it. I've already talked about what I think this is, and I think people should like engage with me in a better way to engage these realities, because right now it's just people are on pretend mode so that they can like wolves steal a little bit more and have a worse reality than they otherwise would, because they're fucking arrogant, it looks like, and they don't want to admit that. Probably even just me as Matthew is ahead of people, and they wouldn't want to admit that because of how I've looked previously. But just you can even just see that me being perceptive, that's what's happened here. And yeah, I guess the energy moves up the coast, but you can see very clearly where that's like repeatedly showing stuff on the radar, right? You can see that. So I think it's, and I can show other instances and examples, but I'm gonna get back to playing Cyberpunk and making art, because that's also part of the reason I think like, well, I think the reason I'm perceptive enough is Jesus, Yahweh, and I believe, and that's it's biblically wisdom is there for the simple man to learn, and to be wise and gain understanding and have knowledge. So this is also why I'm saying like whatever version of teaching they have now that's just a bunch of lies and it's like dragging you into literal hell, and I'm gonna melt that hell in a burning lake if you don't fucking back off and engage the kingdom of heaven on instead of whatever lies they've been teaching you and telling you to like follow their fucking dog system. That shit's over. There's a kingdom of heaven, and you're not gonna assert your dog system over me to Dogtown or whatever the fuck is going on with with like, you know, there's all sorts of things. Is that the sports people? I mean, we're literally at the point where it's just like I guess that the corporate stuff with the news can like kind of be in my face and act whatever, but we're at the point that's about to end, and if you don't want to be in trouble as it ends, you're going to engage what I'm saying. Yeah, I've been so wrong by this. I'm really angry, but I'm also willing to be reasonable. I am reasonable. So I wish that people would be more reasonable, but they aren't. They're just like they keep it going by lying, and then they don't say anything. They just stay, and it still ends up like I believe your desire of like non-engagement and voiding out kind of what I'm saying, it goes away with this sixth seal breaking, me overcoming at the sixth church, and then uh and then I don't think this is something that I'm gonna have to worry about in the same kind of way, or I don't not worry about but deal with in the same kind of way. It's not gonna be a problem for me in the same kind of way. It also looks like the sign is like about to go solid again. And like the past few days it's been like that, and then the volcanic stuff that's been going on. So all right, I'm gonna end this video. It's about to be, what is it about to be, 12? Yeah. I feel like as that roll like kind of is going over, I can feel something going on in my leg. It's just every, is it the mornings and nights thing, like every day at, I've said at 12, 1 and 2 and maybe even at 11, it's like when the time rolls over to the next day. And to so but also I think it's in the morning a little bit, but I'm like I'm going to be awake for one of the things, and then the other one I'm usually laying down for or sleeping or something. So all right, anyway, it my leg feels better right now. So, but not all the way yet. So, still working on it. Anyway, all right, have a blessed one. Later. Yeah.